What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bros and Aries Outdoor Channel. Just got back from the bow shop. We're on the way back. We got some big news. Had to make a little bit of upgrades before the season. Might have got a new bow. Comment below what you think it is. Might be giving you a little hint. It's about the stuff I'm wearing. But you know, we'll unbox her and show what we got going on when we get back to the house. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, everybody, we're finally back. It is hot out here. We're up in the northeast. It is like 95 degrees with 100% humidity. But we're going to get you this video, get this bow sighted in the day. So let's start by opening this here box up and see what we got. First off, I got the Plano bow guard case. Wasn't a big fan of the last case I had. This one seems to be a lot more sturdy. Open her up. You got your quiver stays back there. Put all your arrows in. Got a couple little styrofoam places you can put extra stuff in. I got my bow axe up there. Come down here. You got stuff to keep your bow nice and secure. It comes with Velcro straps for the bottom and the top where your quiver lays. Other than that, let's get this bad boy out. If you haven't been able to tell already, I went with the 2019 Mathews TX5 bow. It's going to be in the Lost camo, I believe. I'm sorry, Real Tree Edge camo. Looks good right there. Coming up, it's the Real Tree all the way around. For the accessories, I went with the black accessories. I'll just get a nice little offset. Some red dampeners, red monkey tails, red D-loop, and red and black handle there. So there you go. We got the 3-pin HHA optimizer on there. We got the Mathews quiver, Mathews integrated rest, which we'll talk about later. We got a bee stinger, side stabilizer, which we'll also get into. First looks, here's what she looks like. She's super light. We got her started at 20 yards. That slider pin's a little different to use. So we got her started at the bow shop at 20 to make sure we get a true 20. So today we're going to shoot it out to 60, and then we should have the rest of the pins already set up. So like I said before, back here you got the arrow / quiver holder, I guess you could call it. That's how I'm going to use it. It works pretty nice for that stuff. For some reason I'm having a hard time talking today. Like I said, as you can see, we got the Mathews quiver, 6 arrows. We also got little red dampeners in there, just a little offset color. And now we'll get into the accessories we got going on. Guys, we're back looking at the accessories. We'll start out with the sight. So like I said, one more time you can look at it. We got the HHA Optimizer 3-pin sight there. Let's see if I can get you from this angle here. You got the three pins in there, the side slider there. So basically, I was shooting a 1-pin for a long time. Shooting a long pin for a long time. A 1-pin. I like the adjustability of it, but also I don't like the adjustability of it because, you know, there's plenty of times you're seeing a deer come in at 40 yards and then all of a sudden they walk right at you, and next thing you know he's 5 yards in front of him. You're just guessing where you're putting your pin. So with this one, you see on the back here, you got the 3 pins. So you set your bottom pin for 20 and 60 yards. Once you get that set in, then you're just going to find the tape. They come with a bunch of tapes. I'm sure you all know this. Comes with a bunch of tapes. You pick which tape closely resembles your markings on your slider that you got for 20 and 60 yards. Put that tape on there. And then your bottom pin becomes your 40-yard pin, or your adjustable pin, basically. So you put it on 40, then 40 is your bottom pin. Your middle pin is going to be 30, and your top pin is going to be 20. That way, when you adjust it, you always have those lesser increments of 10 yards. So let's say you put it out to 100, you're going to have that 90, 80, etc. So that was it. HHA Optimizer 3-pin. So far so good. It has a, I don't know if you can see it or not, it has a little adjustable shield here for the fiber optics. So you can let in more light or less light depending on your environment you're in. You know, bow season, a lot of times early season, they come in towards dark, so it's always good to have that extra ability to make that fiber optic light up a little more. Next, what we got? We'll go to the rests here. So this is also new for 2019 for Mathews. It's called the Ultra Rest Integrate MX. Basically, instead of having to center your drop away, Mathews made these new bows so that you actually just stick it in the riser on the bow, like so. That rhymed. Don't pay me. So you see there, it's just on this. It's actually integrated into the bow, so it automatically centers it. You got a nice little smooth action here. We don't got a lot of leave on it, so you're coming right there. Drops is actually really quiet compared to some of the other ones I've shot. So we got that there. Like I said, that's new for 2019. I don't think it fits any previous models. Basically, that's what the guy at the bow shop told me. But I really do like that. It's really quick. I don't really notice it taking away anything from the flight of the arrow. A little on the pricier side. You're going to pay for the good stuff, especially new. But you know, I haven't gotten a bow in a couple years now. And figured this one would be the same way. I'll keep it for a couple years, so I just did it up big this time. We'll jump around. We'll go to the stabilizer. We got the Bee Stinger Sport Hunter Counter Slide Stabilizer. It's a 10-inch stabilizer. And instead of going on the front, it actually goes on the side with this little mount here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a little mount here. It's a side stabilizer. So what you can do is, depending on your quiver setup, how much weight you have on the right side of the bow, you can adjust this forward and back to give you a more even keel draw and make sure your bow's leveled out weight-wise. So I do like that. That's the first time I ever got one of those. Like I said earlier, the bow is just dead in your hands. It's super level, super equalized on weight on each side. And again, with all these things on it, it's just super quiet, because that's the big thing that everybody was trying to make a quiet bow. For the quiver, I went with the typical Arrow Web by Mathews. Went with the 6 arrow holder, just for personal preference. I mean, you guys can figure out what you like. But for me, it was a 6. I got that in black. Like I said, I got all my accessories in black, just to offset the camo. And I think it looks nice, especially with the limbs and such, having the black on the edges. Again, went with the red offsets, the harmonic dampeners. We got, again, Mathews, obviously. Red and black, or just red. And for the peeps are hard. You know, sometimes you get ones you can't really see out of too well, or they twist up on you a lot, or just depending on the manufacturer. I went with the Radical Archery Designs, the Super Deuce 38. 7/32 inch peep sight. It says 38-degree aperture. Durable anodized finish, aerospace grade aluminum, string friendly. Honestly, when he put this in the bow, I thought I was going to have to turn it a lot. We thought we were going to adjust it a lot, but he put it in and it was pretty much dead on right away. I got a clear sight picture, see the whole sight, and it didn't even turn that much, to be honest. And he did I think he did a quarter turn on the string, and it was set up ready to rock. So that's pretty much it, accessory wise. So let me put this thing together for you. The nice thing about this quiver is it's very quiet, and there's no like screws in and out or anything like that. You just take it here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me back up a little bit. So you just take it here, flip it up in there, and it just pops on just like that. You want to take it off, just press this down on your thumb. Of course, I got errors in it now, so it's being uncooperative. But you just press that down, pop it out. Super quiet, super quick and easy. Not a big deal. You're not going to lose any screws if you screw them out too far, in too far. It's really not going to matter because you're going to have that problem. Let's see here. Arrows this year, same as last year. We're going with the Maximum Carbon Reds. We're shooting the 350 grain spine with a 100 grain broadhead. Got the old red, white, and blue on the veins out here. This year for broadheads, we're trying something different. I usually go with the Grim Reaper broadheads, but honestly, I just wasn't that impressed with the cutting power. So this year we're going to try out the Trocar by Muzzy, but it's the hybrid blade. So you got your fixed blades, and then once you make impact, these hybrid blades will kick out and expand your cutting diameter that much more. So that's coming at you. That's a pretty nasty cut right there. We'll see what they do. Like I said, I'm shooting 100 grains with a 350 spine on my arrow. I haven't had really any troubles penetration wise with the arrows and the mechanical or hybrid broadheads either way. But I do like the hybrids a little better. I feel like they fly a little more like a field point. But again, that's just personal preference. It doesn't really matter. Whatever's getting deer on the ground for you guys is what you need to be using. So, that said, let's go up and see if we can get her sighted in for 60. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to try to get it dialed in for 60. Once we get it dialed in for 60, then we just need to put that tape on there and we're ready to rock. So I already got my target down there. Got 3 arrows to get her out with. Always remember to practice like you play. So if you wear a hat hunting, wear a hat while you're shooting. You know, obviously I'm not wearing my full gear, but it's too hot after that. Let's see if we can get her dialed in for 60. Go from there. Alright, so that first arrow, pulled an Aaron Hernandez on me. That thing's gone forever. But still got 2 more. Let's try to get her sighted in here. We're pretty close, so I think a few more shots will do it. Getting a little tired. I haven't had any eat today yet, but so we're pretty much almost there. So we'll drop about another, maybe a 1/4 inch. And second shot, that was on me. I dropped it down. So pull these out and get back to it. But I think the first one was dead on. So we'll see. Let's check it out. Alright, so I think we got the up and down right. Obviously we're pretty centered. I am no Cameron Haynes, don't get confused. 60 yards is a good shot for me. Don't get the shoot as often as I like, but I think for right now, that sight's gonna be pretty tuned in for 60. We're level across the board, a little bit lower on the bullseye, but again, it's probably for me. So we're gonna see if we can get that sight tape on there and we'll be good to go. Just a side note, guys, we're out here. I'll show you some of the equipment I use. I got the Halo rangefinder. I don't know if you see it there. A camo edition. I've had this for a year or 2 now. Great rangefinder. Gives you the angle and the distance for that angle. It has a continuous mode, a point and shoot mode. Really nice. I like that. It was about probably $130, $120 when I got it. For binoculars, I like to have smaller equipment, especially using a climber stand. So I got these little Bushnells, the Trophy XLT 10x28s. Again, really nice, really clear picture. Let me see if I can focus this in for you guys. Almost. I don't know if you can see it. It's super clear, even in the GoPro. So just imagine with your plain eye what you can see with that. As far as vehicles go, we got the Polaris Sportsman 450 EFI, all-wheel drive on demand. You got the switch right there. You got your high beams. You know, this is good little ATV. I think we got a little bit of property down the street. I take it down there. It works quite nice. It's not too loud, but you know, it gets you where you need to go and over what you need to get over. So that being said, let's get back and put this sight tape on this bow. All right, guys, so we got the sight tapes here. I don't know if you saw me or not, but when I got to 60, I put a little notch mark in the slider. Got one for 20 and one for 60. So the way I was explained to pick the sight tape closest to your setup. Looks like they got 2 different varieties in here. Maybe a couple different varieties. Anyway, we'll see which one works the best. So, got a nice little sticker that came with it. HHA. Good to go. A little warning for stickers. I'm not quite sure why that matters. Comes with 43 computer-generated yardage tapes, 3 setup tapes, 3 blank writable tapes, and 3 clear Mylar tapes. Not sure what this is. If you're shooting 40 yard settings, less your 20 equals 7. I don't know what any of this means. All I know is I was told to go with the one that fits closest to those little marks you got there. Sight tape number 21 is on the money. So, I'll use that one. We'll peel her off here. I do like that they have them numbered. I think that's newer for HHA. I could be wrong. Comment below if you think I'm wrong on that. But the last one I had did not have the numbers on it. Could have been I got it second hand, so I didn't really get any of the things I needed for it. But, you know, somehow that's the way the game goes. So, sight tape 21. We're going to line her up there nice and straight and slap her on. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, you pick whichever one's closest to your split when you mark it. Like I said, I lined it up right up with the 60 pin. Alright guys, so we're wrapped up with that. Got the bow sighted in, got the tape on there. Big shout out to Xtreme Archery up in York. The crew up there, Nate and his crew, were great, did great work, helped me out. So if you enjoyed today's video, you want more like that or something else, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what we can do. Other than that, thanks for watching. Birds and Arrows Outdoors. Keep shooting.